What's up guys, I'm mainline and we're back today with part 10 of the 1000-hour Final Fantasy challenge where I get 100% on every mainline Final Fantasy game in order. If you're new to the series and want to get caught up, you can find the rest of the challenge in the playlist on my channel or in the description of this video. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we left off last time just getting to the snow cave, and we have the snowmobile. I cannot remember what it's called for some reason. It's been a minute since I've played. So we are going to clear the snow cavern and start out and see how it goes. We have Joseph in our party right now. And he is an unarmed fighter that we picked up in one of the towns, and he's pretty good. We have a chest top left, chest middle right, and then a set of stairs at the bottom. So I'm going to make our way through this dungeon and see how it goes. Dead heads. Might take just a minute to get back into things. I have put out a couple other videos not related to the, or loosely related, I guess, to this challenge. So it's been a minute since I've played. If you haven't seen those, you can check out my review of Final Fantasy I, Pixel Remaster, as well as a pickups video from the Midwest Gaming Classic. They're also on my channel. Been fun doing other types of videos, but it's also going to be nice to get back to this challenge because it's very fun to play. Hopefully it's as fun to watch. Let me know if it is, and hit the like button if you want to. But in this first chest we have 300 gil. Let's see what is in the next one. Very many encounters in this game. I know I've said before, but it feels like about double the encounters of Final Fantasy I. Alright, chest number 2. Eventually. Now, chest number 2 has 350 gil.
Lame. Okay.
Very lackluster floor starting off the snow cave. Oh, there's another door down there. Can we get to that? No, we cannot. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I guess we got to get to it from somewhere else. Okay. Floor number 2. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Okay. We go up and around, and we have one set of stairs and one door that we can get to for now. So let's hit up that door and see what's in it. So in the door we have an empty room. Another common occurrence in this game. Alright, so I guess we go down the stairs. It's crazy how little there's been so far. I know it's only the first couple floors, but still. Alright, can we make it without an encounter? We did. Okay. So now there is up and around and to the left, there's one chest over there. And then one set of stairs going up at the top. One set going down bottom left. Okay, so I think we'll hit chest first, then up the stairs, and then head down farther into the dungeon. So I'll meet you at the chest. Alright, made it to the chest, and it has Antarctic Wind. So if I remember correctly, that's just an item that casts a icy wind spell. Let's see if I do remember correctly. Yes, a stone that summons a magical ice storm. Okay. Shiva pre-Shiva. Okay, so now we will make our way to the upstairs and see what's up there. Alright, made it to the stairs, and that leads us up to the other part of this floor that we saw earlier. So, wowzers. Okay, there are 3 chests that we can see down there at the bottom, and that is it. So, good thing we came this way first, because we have to loot this floor. So we'll make our way to those chests, and I am curious. So I've been basically auto-battling through everything. So swords with Furion, knives with Maria, axes with Guy. That's all that's been leveling. I haven't been using any kind of magic, anything like that. So we'll see if I come to regret it later. If I should have been leveling magic, or if I should have gotten a different type of weapon. But so far it's working out pretty good. So just breezing through everything. We got a battle axe. Let's see. I think we need that for Guy. Let's see what optimal is. Okay. I'm not sure why it said switching hands was more optimal, but we'll take it. Also, the battle axe was not better than the mithril axe. But we shall see if we get anything better than that. Oh, I didn't even get to the chest yet. I'm also curious if anyone has played the original Japanese version or some other version. I'm sure it's on other systems and whatnot. But if you've played a different version of this and it was harder, let me know. I got an antidote there. Because I am very curious, because this version is extremely easy. can just breeze through everything. Kind of just doing it for the story more than anything is the more interesting part than the combat in this game, which is ironic, monsters, because they tried to revamp the combat here. But as you can see, I can literally just turn on auto battle with basic physical attacks and make it through. So let me know if you know of a harder version of this game, or if this pixel remaster makes it that much easier, or if it's naturally that way. I am very curious. But so far this game has posed no challenge whatsoever. But in this chest we have a mithril mace. What does that count as? I believe maces are staves. Mithril mace, so it is in place of a staff. Nobody's using staves currently. So didn't get anything very useful off of this floor, but that's okay. So we will make our way back down. Let's see, we got to go down the stairs from this floor, and then on the next floor there's another set of stairs. So I'll make it all the way to that point and then pick you guys up so you don't have to watch me battle every 5 seconds to get there, because you could see, okay, now that I try to make a point of how short it is, I can make it farther. But there's a lot of battles, so I will meet you there shortly. Alright, we have made it to the stairs on the next floor. Looks like this floor has 2 chests up at the top, and then a door and a set of stairs at the top right to go in. Oh, and 2 chests at the bottom. Okay, quite a bit to get here, so I think we will go top left, then bottom, then top right. Alright, so first chest, top left. Oh, okay. More encounters. Also an interesting thing, too, is that you have to take damage to level your... I don't remember which stat it is exactly. Stamina, I think? And I'm basically taking no damage. I mean, I've taken a little bit, but not much. So we'll see if that comes back to bite us, too. But got a potion. But there's nothing really we can do about that other than purposely take damage. Blizzard Tome. Other than purposely take damage or just like stand here and damage ourselves. So it will be interesting to see as the game goes on if the difficulty catches up to us. I'm also curious if there is like a challenge run scene for this game. I've never really looked into it. But in my review of Final Fantasy I, somebody was making comment of how the challenge of Final Fantasy I kind of kept the community going in the speedrunning and challenge run community. But I'm curious how it is in this game, because I can't really think of too many good challenges right off the top of my head. I guess you could do like single party member runs, like only have Furion alive, got a potion there, or something like that, or no magic, no money. You know, there are some things, but not as many, I don't think. So I'll have to look into that. I'm curious if it's if there is a Final Fantasy II scene. Mithril spear. Okay, that would be good, but we don't use spears. So now we just have the door and the stairs left here. So, in the door, let me guess, empty room.
Yay.
Yes, another empty room. That is an interesting design choice, to put empty rooms everywhere. Can't really figure out why they would do that, other than just to be funny, I guess. Alright, can we make it to the stairs? No, we cannot. There are so many encounters, it's ridiculous. Okay. We have on B5 one chest and one door up at that area. And then a chest way bottom left and a door bottom right. So I'm going to assume that bottom right door is where we ultimately want to go, so I'll save that for last. But you never know. They can't both be empty rooms because there are no stairs, so this should be the final floor. Trying to remember what we came in here for. I know we got the myth. Oh, we're trying to get the Sunfire, or the torch for the Sunfire. Something to do with that quest line. Mithril shield. Okay. I think we might already have one of those. Bronze shield. Okay. Should be better. Mithril shield is better. Alright. Cool. Finally got an upgrade. But yeah, it seems silly that I can barely remember what the quest is that we're on. But got a lot going on, and it's been a while since I've played, so nice to get back to it. I hope you guys have been enjoying this challenge so far. I definitely have, and we're only 2 games in. But let me know in the comments what your favorite Final Fantasy is and which one you're looking forward to me getting to eventually. If it's very late in the series. It's going to be a while, but we will get there. So I'm looking forward to basically all of them. Gotta get this chest. We did go in that. Yeah, we went in the door. Because I've only played a handful of them. And so I'm looking forward to experiencing each one for the first time. And then the ones that I have played, I haven't really disliked any of them. So I'm looking forward to replaying those and getting 100%. Like, for instance, Final Fantasy X. I was thinking of doing 100% before Monsters, before starting YouTube. But then I thought of this challenge and I wanted to do it on YouTube. So I was like, I don't really want to get 100% twice, you know, in a relatively short span of time. So I got about 75 hours in and then laid off until I could do it again later. But love that game. Joseph's hands leveled up. Love that game so much that I'm willing to go back through again. Got the Ancient Sword. Let's see. It's got to be better than Mithril Sword. I mean, it sounds awesome. Accuracy is dog crap. And attack is up a little bit. So I think, let's see. Sword that invokes an ancient curse. Not sure if that curses us or the enemy. I think I'm going to just leave that one alone. Interesting find, though. So we should just have the one door left. Joseph is blind, but it doesn't matter because we can still breeze through everything. Okay, so final door. Not yet. Still haven't had a single one of these actually self-destruct either. They try it like every turn, but I haven't had a single one do it. Wonder if that was adjusted in the remake or if it was always like that. We have... Okay, we have here a bunch of cats in a pool. Snook Chit. Oh, they're beavers, and you gotta be very careful when you're repeating them. Snook Chit, Snook Chit.
Watch your profanity.
I'm assuming they all say the same thing except for a special one up here in the corner. Alright, Snook Snook Chit. Oh boy. Guy speak beaver. Snook Snook Chit. Let's ask him. Actually... Can't learn anything. I don't think we have to show him anything. So let's ask him about the goddess's bell. I guess he speaks English now. Nope. Okay. Secret passage in wall to right. Monsters guard bell. Bell in wall. Okay. I guess that means over here somewhere. Wall to... Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Just walk right through. Alright, B6. And we have more dungeon. All right, we have to wind our way around, back and forth, all the way down to the bottom with one chest and what presumably is the boss door. So instead of making you guys watch all of the zigzagging, I will meet you at the chest shortly.
A few moments later.
All right, we made it down to the chest and there is a giant turtle guarding the way. So I guess that is the boss. And we didn't even get to open the chest. Are you kidding me? Sheesh. That is one thing that the not leveling magic may come to bite us on, is the turtles in this game. Because they are strong against physical, so we need to use magic, and we have not been leveling magic, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. But if it ever is a problem, this is where it'll be. Silver Curious. I think we got those on everybody already, except for Joseph. That being said... Don't know if I want to get... Well, we got 2 extra. Yeah, why not? We'll give him 1. He's not going to be in the party forever. He's also still blind. I did not know that it would stay blind. But we should have some magic to be able to heal him of that. No longer blind.
I can see.
So let's get some cures out. We can level her cure a little bit. Get to max health here all. And we can still use fire just a little bit on the turtle. So I'm gonna go ahead and quick save and then we will fight him. All right, that's an adamantoise guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. All right, we have the adamantoise. I love the battle music, it's so good. Okay, let's go ahead and not even bother with any physical attacks except for the guys that have to, because that's all they can do. Actually, you know what? We have that stone, which name I cannot remember. That will damage him a lot too. It might be worth using here. I don't know how much HP this guy has though, so maybe we can keep on plugging along with our fire. That will let us keep leveling it. And we can save our little ice stone for later. Because I don't remember for sure, but I seem to remember there being quite a few turtles in this game. Okay, just auto battle with double fire and double physical attacks. I don't see him lasting too much longer, but we'll see. Gotta keep an eye on my health. That is something that I'm very bad about, is turning on auto battle and not watching my health and just dying for no good reason. Well, not gonna happen now, because it was very easy. Okay. Lots of levels there. Certain stats leveling, I should say. And now we have the goddess bell. There's something set in the wall. It's the goddess's bell. Alright. We obtained the goddess's bell. Hopefully that door back behind there lets us out so we don't have to walk back or teleport. Not that teleporting would be a big deal, but... Alright. In the room. Oh, oh, okay. That's what that door at the bottom of this floor is. Alright, so we gotta make our way up and around to the stairs. Alright, we made it to the stairs, and we have... this guy whose name I don't remember. Captain Morgan, that's what it is. I remembered right when it popped up. Curses, you've gotten to the goddess's bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this? The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm gonna die, you're coming with me. Alright, so we fight him now. Hopefully he's more challenged than Adamantoise, but I kinda doubt it. Let's see. We don't really need any heals yet. Guy's a little bit low, but I don't think it's enough to matter, so. Not doing a ton of damage. Also, this... wow, okay. What it was. I was about to say his sprite is so much bigger than ours, but didn't last long. Okay, let's see what happens now. Morgan is dead. Heh, I may have lost, but don't think that you won. Okay, he's not dead. I've booby-trapped this cave. Just a little parting gift from me to you. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Okay, he is dead. He just magically got the strength to stand up and tell us about the booby-trap. Dang it!
Dang nabbit!
Go on, get out! We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer. Run! I think we have a problem. It's up to you. You now, Furion, my sweet Nelly. Okay. I thought he was calling me a sweet Nelly for a second. Well, there goes the Silver Curious. I mean, Joseph. Poor Joseph. Alright. He has died. Makes me want to sit here and listen to the music for a while, because I am assuming once we go out, it will stop, and if we come back in, it won't be playing again? Yeah. Okay. Unique music for that one scene, maybe? I don't know if it's anywhere else. Okay, so let me think now. We got the goddess bell. So now we can open the door at the keep. Where was the keep? Or was it... no... Kashwan Keep. Okay. So now we have to make our way all the way down to Kashwan Keep. And we have no airship yet. So I'm going to make my long winding way down there, and then I'll meet you guys there. If I stop and buy much stuff, I'll let you know, but I don't see us needing to. So I will see you at Kashwan Keep.
One eternity later.
All right, we finally made it to the keep. So we should be able to use the goddess bell and get in now. In a minute. Oh, okay. Didn't just destroy this guy in one turn, so might have a little bit of a challenge coming to us. We'll see.
Don't count on it! Aww.
Did a little bit of damage there. Took more than one turn, so that's progress. We do have another mithril axe now, so let's equip this to Guy. Okay, it says ancient sword is best, but we're going for axe build for him. So we're going to do Oh, let's see. Yeah, accuracy is so much higher, and so is evasion. We're going to do double mithril axe here, even if the game doesn't say it's optimal. Let's see if we can use the goddess bell here. Okay, we just use it to get in the door here, I believe. So we'll use the goddess's bell. As the clear tone of the bell rings out, the lock opens without a sound. In we go. Made it into Kashwan Keep, and there is Gordon. I came to retrieve the Sunfire. I thought I was the only one left who could open the door. Except for me. I'd meant to look for Eggel's torch, but it's a monster's den in here. I can't keep going on my own, and I can't return empty-handed. I don't know what to do next. Come with us. You know your way around the keep, right? Do you think you could help us find our way through? I'm sorry. The keep is riddled with secrets. I wouldn't know the way around any better than you. But I do want to fight. Will you let me to come with you? Alright, we have a fourth party member again. Gordon. Curious what he uses to fight with. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say sword and shield. He has a spear and a shield. Okay, cool. I wonder... We could give him a silver curious, but we saw how that worked out last time. Actually, you know what? I wonder if it gave it back to us when Joseph died. It did. We have 2 silver curiouses back in our inventory. Okay, well, that's good to know. So I guess we can equip him with whatever works best. So let's see. It says ancient sword and a spear, but I want spear and shield since that's what he originally came with. So we will give him back his bronze shield and mithril spear. Armor-wise, he is maxed out with what we have, though. So now we clear the keep. Let's see. There's a door top left, stairs bottom left, and chest bottom right. Okay, so we go chest first. See if Gordon is any good in battle. Might not even... There we go. Okay. 61. That's not bad. I mean, Guy over here is doing like almost 400 per turn, but, you know, it's whatever. Okay, in the chest we have a Cure Tome. Okay, that reminds me, we got a, I think it was Blizzard Tome in the last dungeon. So yes, we do have a Blizzard Tome, so let's go ahead and teach Maria Blizzard. So now she has Fire and Blizzard, as well as a bunch of white magic. Goblin Princes. Something new, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Deals fire damage. If I remember correctly, you can use magic on all... Yes, okay, you can use it on all enemies, but I think it splits damage, so we'll see how much damage it does to each one, if it's worth splitting between them all. No, well, I mean, against goblins, sure, but not much damage overall. So, back to doing a bunch of physical attacks it is. Okay, so let's see. Door top left next, and then the stairs. Crazy, we're this far in and still fighting this week of enemies. Alright. What are the odds it's another empty room? I'm sure it probably is. We have kind of an empty room. Let's go see if we can interact. Oh, wonderful. I wonder if when you hit that square in particular, if it spawns these guys, because I have not encountered them at all yet. It's interesting. Take out the turtle with the magic. We're not one-shotting anybody, so got a decent fight on our hands, maybe, and then he only does 11 damage and then dies on his next turn, so great. Just auto battle here. Blizzard 5. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, and it still did almost no damage. Okay, well, interesting looking enemies, not very hard. Okay, let me see. Step off and back on. Okay, I guess it's not that one square. I know in Final Fantasy 1, there were certain squares like... Oh, okay, maybe it's the room. There were certain squares like in front of doors and chests and things that if you stood on them, it would spawn enemies just for stepping on the tile. So I was curious if that's what happened there, but it doesn't look like it. It's just a room that has these harder enemies, I guess. I say harder, they're just different, not hard. We are going to be able to level Maria's fire a little bit though, so that is nice. Not much. Okay. Down to the stairs we go. Okay, let's see what is on the next floor. We have a bunch of winding paths, and ultimately we have one chest in the top right and the stairs. So, there is a dead-end path to the left. Glad we have the map. Don't have to go that way. But let's wind our way around to that chest real quick. Oh, we got some were-rats. Guarantee they're not very hard, and they probably poison us. But, thankfully, in this game, poison doesn't really matter. I kind of want to show you guys more of the combat, because it's supposed to be a bigger part of this game, but at the same time, there's not really anything going on in the combat, because you can just, everything is so weak, you can just auto-battle through everything. So, we'll just have to enjoy the charm of the game rather than the combat. Crazy how tough these turtles are. Say combat's not interesting, and then fight the same turtle for a long time, and he just will not die. I guess it is an adamantoise, which was the boss in the previous dungeon, so... I guess I also probably ought to heal Gordon. Never mind. I could do that outside of battle. So Maria's fire leveled up, and so did Guy's axe. And it's also an interesting design choice that the boss of the previous dungeon shows up as a random encounter in this one. Not just like a later one in the game, but the very next dungeon he shows up. Alright, we're running a little bit low on MP with Maria, so we probably shouldn't use all of our heals here. But we do want to do a little bit so we can level it. So I think I'll stick with that. Does Gordon have magic? He does not. Okay. But we did, I forgot, we stocked up on a little bit of items. So we got some maxed out our potions, got a couple gold needles, a couple maiden's kisses.
Kisses?
And a cottage, that was the other thing. So, got plenty of potions, can max out everybody's health, and we are back on our way. Okay, so this chest has 500 gil, and now we weasel our way around to the stairs. I am pretty happy with how Maria is turning out with the knives. I was curious if I would regret it, but she's doing pretty decent damage. I mean, nothing too spectacular, nothing like Guy, but that's to be expected. Oh, is that... Okay, so it's purple poison. Is that venom instead of poison? I'm curious. I wonder if it lasts after battle. It looks like it does. Okay. It does. And we do take damage. Okay, so there is poison that matters in this game, I guess. I don't think we have items to cure venom. I'm assuming it's venom. Cures venom and poison. Okay, so antidotes work on both. So, we probably should make sure we have at least some on hand at all times. At least in dungeons that have were-rats or other things like them. Okay, so we have at the bottom left one chest, and then top right one set of stairs. So, I'll meet you guys at the chest. Alright, we made it to the chest, and it has some monsters. Will it be anything hard? Were-rats. And we have a preemptive strike, so no, it is not anything hard. Alright, easy enough. Gordon leveled up, even though he probably won't be with us too much longer. Who knows? Golden shield. Okay, let's see what that does. The golden shield, somewhere, resistant to poison, and it has slightly better defense, so I'll definitely be using that. I guess we can give our mithril shield to what's his face here, and it is slightly better for him. Okay, so now we go to the stairs and see what's on the next floor. Got a nice mithril helm from the last battle, so I didn't realize Furion didn't have anything on his head, but now he'll have a mithril helm. More adamantoids. Be able to level our magic here a little bit at least. Could just run away from these, but be nice to level our magic, and also if he does damage to us, it will level up our stamina or whatever stat it is that levels when we take damage. So, and if Furion blocks with the shield, it'll level his shield, so it's good actually to take damage in this game. Alright, there we go. We leveled up Furion's Fire and Maria's Blizzard just with that one encounter there. Okay, up the stairs we have one door top left. Oh boy, two doors in the middle. One set of stairs going up right there. A door at the bottom. Okay. So it looks like in bottom left down there we have to go up and then come back down to get to that one. So let's start clearing doors. We'll go top left first. Okay, top left door has nothing. Imagine that. And let's see. Now to the next door. We'll go through these quickly. Ooh, okay, alright. 3 chests. Something in the room for once. Mithril axe. I think we have double mithril axe with Guy. We do, okay. So, useless find. Mithril sword. Not sure. Yeah, we've already got that too. Alright. And a werebuster. Okay, something new. I think that's a sword. No, it is not. Okay. A mace effective against beasts. Apparently, it's better than the sword that I have, but I chose to level swords, and I think I'm going to stick with it. So, not entirely useless room. Got the werebuster, but everything else was useless. And we need to do some healing before I forget once again. Maria's only got 6 MP left, and let's see. I don't have any ethers either because they're expensive. So, we'll just use our potions real quick. Doesn't even take very many, and we're back to full health. Okay, next door is empty. Imagine that. And we didn't even make it out without an encounter. Ambushed.
It's a trap.
Okay, is there any more doors? Yes, there are. Okay, there's one more door and then the stairs. So, to the door real quick. Okay, last door is probably empty if I had to guess. And it is. Wow. And more were-rats. Presumably, this will be the last, like we'll go up these stairs, clear one more floor, come down, and open that last door, and that'll be it in this dungeon, I assume. But you never know. Okay. We have one door at the top, a chest in the middle of the room, that's odd. Another door, top right, and then doors in the bottom 2 corners as well. So, let's check this top door first. Check this empty room, inevitably. It's bizarre. Not all, but almost all of the rooms are empty. Okay. You know what? I accidentally auto-battled this first round, but I don't think we're even going to mess with this Adamantoise. He's low on magic, and he takes almost no damage physically. So we will flee. So that might actually be an interesting challenge. Like I was talking earlier, I don't know if there's a challenge run scene for Final Fantasy II, but that would be an interesting one, a no magic run, because then you would have no cures, which not that big a deal. But you would have no magic for the encounters with the Adamantoise, land turtles, anything like that. So I'm also curious if there's any other bosses or enemies that you really need magic for, because I don't remember, and the turtles so far have been the only ones. We do have some chests here. So we have a mallet, useless, eye drops, not quite useless, and an antidote. Okay. So it was almost an empty room, not completely. Okay, we've got the chest in the middle and that door. I think we're going to do door first. Blindness?
I'm legally blind.
Oh dang, 3 of us got blinded. Okay. Let's see if it lasts till after battle. I didn't think it did, and then it lasted on Gordon before. Okay, it does. Okay, so the eye drops actually will be a good item. I don't remember how to up the amount of MP the characters have. Another empty room. But need to do that for Maria because it's nice that she has the spells, but they don't last very long. But let's see what's in this chest real quick. I wonder if it is the torch thingamadoodle that we're here for, or if it is in the next floor. Because it isn't right in the middle of this giant room like this. Monsters. Mines and balloons. Okay, let's see if we actually get blown up this time. Oh, okay, alright. It happened once and did a lot of damage. First time that has hit us at all. I wonder, so that was self-destruct 5 and it finally hit us. I wonder if the higher level has a higher chance of hitting or if it's just more damage. Okay, so far it's only been the one that's hit us. And looks like it'll be the only one that hits us. Okay, nice. Got the knives leveled up and some stuff for Gordon. And we have golden armor. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm assuming it'd be good for Furion. It has less evasion, more magic interference, but more defense. So that sounds like something for our good pal Guy right here. Because we don't care about magic interference with him, or really evasion, but defense would be nice. So golden armor, resistant to poison too. So that'll be kind of nice. I'm curious. So the items say that they're resistant to poison. I wonder if that means resistant to poison and venom, or just poison. I would assume both, but it does say poison, so you never know. Okay. Should be final little floor here. And we have Mr. Fireball.
Fireball!
Okay, so we better heal up just in case. Alright. He says, "Oh, I'd heard there was a monster guarding Eggle's torch. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul." See how hard this red soul is. I'm assuming that Blizzard will be quite good against it, but we'll see. Oh boy, okay. Blizzard heals it. Okay, that's strange. And he uses Blizzard. Okay, maybe we use fire on him? It's interesting. I think since Maria is so low on MP, we're going to use fire with Furion, and then just do regular attacks with everybody else for now. See if fire hurts or heals him. Okay. I guess it's just any magic heals him, and he's resistant to physical. Huh, that's interesting. I don't think there's much else other than just physical attacks that we need to do other than healing on occasion. But yeah, that's interesting. I was just about to say that you would need MP, so a no magic run would be challenging here, but it looks like you can't use magic anyway. I am curious what... I guess this is like a level check, so to speak, because if you're too low a level, you won't even be able to damage him if you have to use a physical and no spells. Unless there's some kind of gimmick to where he rotates each round what he's weak to, but I have no way of knowing that, so it's very interesting. Not doing much damage at a time, but he's not really either. So, ooh, I say that, and he has a decent hit. Alright, well, Guy's axe leveled up. So you can see there is a perfect example of, it was an interesting boss concept, an interesting style of fight, but the fact that it's so easy still makes it less than exciting, we'll say. Alright, so in the final chest we have Eggle's torch. So now we can get the Sunfire and bring it to destroy the Dreadnought. Is there an easy way out of here? I'm curious if we go back out this door after one more. Oh my gosh, Adamantoids! After this, I wonder if we go out this door, if it teleports us out. I kind of doubt it, in which case I am very glad I left enough MP to get out, and it does not. So we will use teleport, get us the heck out of here, and then go back in and get the Sunfire. Alright, so we will use Eggle's torch. Is it Eggle or Eagle, I wonder? Eggle looks more right to me. The Sunfire moves to Eggle's torch. Okay, so now we can take this to... I know I got to take it to the Dreadnought. I don't remember where the Dreadnought is. But for now, let's make our way back to the closest town and rest up. Oh, okay. All right. We hear an airship as we leave. Is that the Dreadnought? So we can tell where to go find him. Oh, no. Okay. It is. And it is also Sid, presumably in the airship. Oh, boy. He's been captured. Alright, now what? Interesting. Okay, I wonder... I bet we go back to Poft, where Sid was, to find out what happened to him. So I will travel all the way back there. That's a long way. Poft. Okay, it's not too far. But either way, I'll travel back there and then meet you guys there. Alright, we have made it back to Poft. Let's see what happens in Sid's absence. It's horrible. They're saying the Empire captured Princess Hilda, airship and all. Oh, Was Hilda on the airship? You have to get back to Altair and tell the rebels what happened. Huh. You folks looking for a ship? Everything going on, and this guy is still ready to sell us a ship. Let's see what's going on inside if Sid's buddy is still here. He is not. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I will be resting up and going back to Altair real quick. Alright, we have made it back to Altair. Let's see what happens here. I wonder if Gordon's going to end up staying here since he was here to begin with. If the Dreadnought attacks again, we're finished. Use that Sunfire to blow up the Dreadnought. You just gotta save Princess Hilda. Okay, I'm sure they all say things similar. I wonder if we go talk to the king. Or probably Minwu. I bet Minwu knows something. Sid's airship has been captured by the Dreadnought and the princess with it. I don't remember the princess being on the airship, but maybe I just forgot about that part. The princess felt badly about always sending you out on such dangerous assignments. She thought at the least she could do was to meet you at Kashwan Keep on Sid's airship. Okay, there's the explanation. Let's ask him about the Dreadnought. The amount of supplies needed to keep a vessel of that size running must be enormous. It will have to set down somewhere eventually. So he will be somewhere eventually. Very helpful, Minwu. Anyway, let's see if the king says anything to say. Please rescue my daughter. He does not. Okay. Has to set down somewhere eventually. Have we seen anywhere where it would have to set down before? I don't remember it. So let's go ahead and walk out and look at the map real quick. Okay, airship have to set down eventually to get supplies. I really don't remember anywhere. I mean, it literally could be anywhere.
You'd think they'd at least give us a hint.
Okay, I normally in a situation like this, I would wander and try to find it. But I don't want to wander too long, so let's go ahead and look in a guide real quick and see where it is supposed to land, or at least get a hint.
Let's see here.
Alright, so I'm getting mixed answers here. Apparently we're supposed to go to Finn, but then it also says the ship is not actually at Finn. So I guess for now we will go check Finn and see what the heck is going on. Okay, so we've made it to Finn. And don't see anything here yet. Why are we fighting hornets in the middle of town? Okay, I'm curious. I want to talk to this guy.
I like to live dangerously.
Rebel curs! See how tough you really are, El Capitan. Pretty tough. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Okay, it's not too bad. You know what? Yeah, we can take him. Call me a rebel cur. Hey! Okay, that's not good. Come on, fire. That's the only way we're going to beat him. I still think we can take him. We shall see. Probably should heal. Don't really feel like it. Just keep pumping out the damage. Should have healed.
You big dummy.
Alright, we did kill him, and he got a couple of our guys, so... Oh, got nice. Got some golden armor. And he's still there, so theoretically, you could probably just keep farming that guy. Okay, Kira's level 4 now. And she is almost out of MP again. Okay, so I don't think there's really much we need to do here. Let me look at a different guide, because that one was not very helpful.
I mean, you can't trust anybody anymore.
Okay, so apparently going to Finn was not even close to what we're supposed to do, which I don't know why the guide said to do that, but you can see down in the bottom right that there's a little clearing, and apparently that is where we're supposed to go. Also, we missed something over by Kashwan Keep, so I think instead of going top left, I'm going to go over to the woods below Kashwan Keep and show you guys something. Okay, we've made our way back to Kashwan Keep, and now, just south of the keep, there's something that could have saved me a lot of time instead of walking all the way back. We do not have an airship yet, but we have something cooler than an airship that we have access to right here. we have the Chocobos. All right, so this is the first appearance of the Chocobo in Final Fantasy, I believe. You found a Chocobo. You gotta love the music. It's so good. Let's hear, actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and hear the original music for it. I'm curious. It's so good. It's so good. Is it slower on the original? I think it is a little bit. Okay, either way, getting distracted. So now we can wander the map without encounters on the Chocobo until we get off. And then I believe when we get off, it runs away and it is just gone. So we have our opportunity to explore a little bit. But as I was saying before, the Dreadnought apparently is in the lower right corner of the map. The edges of the map do loop over. So we could have gone top left and followed the path all the way to bottom right, and it would have been faster, but I wanted to get the Chocobo. Not sure how I forgot about that it was there. Took the long way around, but we get to hear this awesome music and ride the Chocobo around on our way there. So a little bit of a longer way around, but it is definitely a interesting choice, and one that I don't really like, that they made you just wander until you find the Dreadnought. I mean, there's not a huge map, so it's not too much that we could have, not too many places that we had to look. But it is the whole map, and up to this point, they've done a really good job at pointing you in the right direction. There it is, the Dreadnought right there. They've done a really good job of pointing you in the right direction with hints from the NPCs and whatnot. And then they just throw this at you that you have to wander and find the airship. So, interesting choice. Not a huge fan of it, but we did find it finally. So, the Chocobo just runs away when you get off. So, I'm not sure if we have much of a boss fight once we get there. But might as well heal up, and we could get Maria's cure up a little more that way. So, we are finally inside the Dreadnought. But it is a big dungeon, looks like. So, and I don't think we have time. I don't think we quite have time to get through it all. So, I think we're going to end it here for this one, but we've made a lot of progress. Finally made it to the Dreadnought. But in the next video, we will be destroying the Dreadnought. So make sure you stay tuned for that and turn on notifications if you want to know when the next video comes out. Usually post about once a week. I've been pretty consistent on at least once a week so far, so I'm going to try to stick to the schedule. So let me know if you guys like this video or what your thoughts are on the mechanics of this game and how they, how well or poorly they panned out. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to stay caught up on all of the videos that are being released and stay caught up on the series. We've got a long series ahead of us, so I hope you guys have been enjoying, and I hope you keep watching. So thank you guys for watching this one, and I will see you in the next video.